The time has finally arrived. What up, everybody? It's your boy Buggy, and I can proudly say welcome to Halo Infinite. This is actually not the first time I'm seeing this menu or this layout. I was invited in the July flight. However, my flight had some weird bug in it where I could not play any multiplayer whatsoever. All I could play is the Weapon Drills Academy, which is great and all, for the first 3.5 hours. So I'm hoping that the Halo gods up above are gonna bless me with some multiplayer experience.
Why are you the way that you are? Honestly, every time I try to do something fun or exciting, you make it not that way.
Slayer.
Okay, so right off the bat, I just noticed that the game immediately looks better graphically. It looks like it runs a lot smoother. The colors, the textures, everything else from that we've been shown in the previous flight looks to be upgraded in this flight, which is pretty much to be expected at this point. But, you know, for a game that I've never played before, this is my first match, by the way, and it's against bots, but I feel like that's pretty irrelevant at this point because it is a flight test beta. I actually pull off a perfection in my very first game in Halo Infinite, which I'm actually kind of proud of. This is really good gameplay, if I may say so myself. So when I was actually playing this match, I immediately noticed just how much more beefy the BR actually sounds in this game compared to previous Halo titles. It's really powerful. And something else I've noticed is it seems like every weapon in this game is super overpowered to the point where it's balanced. Like, not one weapon is better than the other, and it's kind of a breath of fresh air. It's like everyone has pretty much equal standing, and it just depends on the player at the point. It doesn't even really depend on the weapon that's being held. If you've been a subscriber on this channel for quite some time, you've noticed that I have made both criticizing and praising videos in regards to 343 and this game in particular, and it really does seem like a lot of my points and a lot of my concerns are kind of being handled. I still do have concerns for the game and the longevity of things long term, as well as exactly how they plan on to continue to keep this game alive. But every time they announce one of these flights, the internet goes into complete mayhem and everybody wants to get in this game that desperately. So obviously 343 is doing something right. I noticed that the gameplay itself also is very heavy. Like, the grenades are heavy. When you run around with a weapon, it's heavy. You just feel slower in this game compared to other Halo titles, which I'm not complaining about. Sprint will always be one of the most hot topics of the Halo community and FPS games in general, but especially Halo, because Halo never really had sprint in the beginning. I mean, I'm sure everybody watching this video knows that. It seems like sprint in this game is at least somewhat more balanced than it has been in other Halo titles. In Reach, if somebody's shooting you, you are just literally gone. You are gone. Dust behind you and everything. So back when I mentioned the weapons are heavier in this game than other prior Halo games, I really feel like, especially with the sniper rifle, it's a very huge difference compared to other games. The sniper rifle is like a tank in this game. You feel just slower and heavier with it. Even when you scope in it, when you're trying to like scope in or do a quick scope or whatever, it just seems so much slower. Like the input is much slower than it's ever been in Halo. Nah, I don't like it.
Triple kill.
In my honest opinion, I really believe that this game has some real potential, but 343 is going to have to make an honest effort and a good days of work every single day when they show up to the office if they're going to plan on making this game last 10 years. I really hope in the final build of the game when it comes out in December that they do kind of fix some of the slow input, like I said, with the sniper rifle and some other weapons as well, just so it doesn't feel as lagged. It's not even really lag, it's more just like you feel like you have like all this extra weight on you and you can't there's no fast reflexes in this game. Like, you can't just like zoom around real quick and quick scope somebody like you could in like Halo 3 or even Halo 5. I don't mean to sound like I'm complaining or anything like that, but this is a flight test beta, and I want to tweet this video at some of the developers on Twitter and all that. Not for any clout, but I really genuinely want to see some changes in the game before it comes out. If we're stuck with this game for 10 years, we need to voice our opinions about it now, when they are actively going to hopefully fix them. Another problem is the medals. They said that they were going to fix them and update them. The medals look the exact same, not even in design, but in size. As a Halo content creator, or just a content creator in general that has made montages and made a bunch of Halo content, I have over 100 Halo videos on this channel. And one of the greatest things about Halo, and what makes Halo montages so intriguing and entertaining to look at, is the medals. And I'm hardly even noticing what medals I'm getting just from this gameplay alone. And I'm watching this post-production.
Perfection. Spectacular. Victory.
I don't know. I definitely think 343 are off to a very good start. I definitely believe that every flight test beta is better than the last. I know we've only had 2, but they already are including so much more in this one than was in the original one in July. So I really think we have a good game on our hands. I think that they're definitely going to keep addressing issues for the game and continue making fixes. And I just really want to emphasize, like, this is the time to voice our opinions and our concerns about the game, because once it is released in December, like most developers, it's going to be pretty much the final product. And I mean, we might get lucky with a few updates here and there, and I don't want to sit here and complain. I'm not trying to badmouth anybody. I'm not trying to bash anybody, but it's just unfortunately how it is. So with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Join the channel. We're just getting started. There's so much content that's gonna be packed from here to the end of the year. Buggy's 31 Days of Halloween, like I mentioned a couple videos back, as well as a bunch of Halo content as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope everyone is doing well. I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new Halo Infinite video. And yeah, with all that being said, make sure to subscribe because it's free. And as always, it's been your boy Buggy.